With a career now spanning over 30 years, his 9 films have grossed over $1 billion in the global box office. His films have centered around quick-witted dialogue, non-linear storytelling, and reimagining history. He has himself a star on the Hollywood Boulevard Walk of Fame, hand and shoe prints in front of the world-famous Grumman's Chinese Theater, as well as the title of the most influential director of his generation. But before all that, Tarantino found himself working at a video store in Manhattan Beach called Video Archives for 5 years in the late 80s into the early 90s. There, he immersed himself watching dozens of films per week and starting to write short screenplays. He broke onto the scene with his 1992 crime heist thriller, Reservoir Dogs, about a bank robbery gone wrong where you never actually see the heist itself. Tarantino defined himself as a force in the film industry with his debut movie. His second film, Pulp Fiction, tells the intertwining nonlinear stories of two hitmen, a mob boss and his wife, and a boxer, which received high praise. Cannes International Film Festival's highest award, the Palme d'Or, and Best Screenplay Oscar at the 1994 Oscars, making him a household name and catapulting him into success. His third film, dipping under the radar compared to his first two, 1997's Jackie Brown, based off of Elmore Leonard's Rum Punch, follows the story of an airline stewardess who gets caught with a large sum of money, becoming pinned between a dangerous gunrunner and the FBI, while also trying not to fall in love with her bail bondsman. From 1997 to 2003, he took the longest hiatus of his career and wrote what would become Inglourious Basterds. He then returned with his two-part samurai revenge epic, Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2, telling the tale of a former female assassin left for dead by her former colleagues and coming back for revenge. Following Kill Bill came his biggest commercial flop to date, 2007's Death Proof, where we watch a ruthless stunt driver stalk and prey on women in the South. In wake of Death Proof's poor response, he turned around and made his World War II epic Inglourious Basterds, following a group of Jewish American soldiers through Nazi-occupied France when their plans cross paths with a young movie theater owner with a dark past, where history is reimagined. In 2012, Tarantino came out with his take on a spaghetti western with an American twist. In Django Unchained, we find ourselves in the pre-Civil War antebellum South, where a slave is freed by a German bounty hunter, and the two of them together go on a quest to find and rescue the former slave's wife. Django ended up giving Tarantino his second Oscar win for Best Screenplay, and ended up becoming his highest-grossing film to date. From there, The Hateful Eight was made. Post-Civil War snowbound mystery set in Wyoming in the 1870s, where 8 strangers are forced to stay in close quarters where secrets hide and murder lurks. His most recent film, 2019's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, follows a fading TV actor and his stunt double trying to find their way in the last years of the golden age of Hollywood in 1969, with Sharon Tate living next door.